Hello, learners, and welcome to another week at CPDLF. This is U.S. History, Reconstruction to present. And this week we're going to complete units 3.8, 3.9, 3.10, 3.11, and 3.12. Okay, so we are starting with the birth of the Progressive Era, moving through social and political issues, changing American characteristics. There's a women's suffrage movement project, which says project. It's not nearly as bad as you think. It's very simple to complete, so do not get alarmed with that. And then you're going to wrap it up with a quiz. And this is some of my favorite. This is some of my favorite time, or it is my favorite time period in history. One of my favorite time periods. It deals a lot with the social issues and different things like that. Okay, so let me just go through this quickly. So Unit 3.8 is going to talk about the muckrakers, and it's going to go through it. It's going to talk about some important people like Elizabeth Stanton and trying to promote, a little bit about women's rights. And they're also trying to, make sure people are called out like Rockefeller for unethical business practices. So this is a pretty interesting like I said, pretty interesting unit, and it's going to talk about social reform and just all of the different things that change. And then at the end, I like this because they have sort of a nice little review at the end. Okay, so that's Unit 3.8. Unit 3.9 deals with social and political changes. Like I said, another very interesting unit. This Progressive Era is known for changes brought about in nearly every facet of American life. Talks about the federal government, talks about changes to common workers like minimum wages, safety regulations, prohibiting children from working at night. There's tons and tons of things in there that's really interesting, and that's why today, when you are a teenager and you go to get a job, there's a lot of regulations. You have to take breaks. You can only work so many hours. Okay, it talks about the Hull House. I actually did in Jane Addams. I did a report on that when I was in college. So different amendments are in here. So again, another pretty interesting unit. Then you're going on to 3.10. Talks about changing American characteristics. You'll go through and you'll learn about some people in there. You'll learn about the different entertainment that changed. So it talks about, education changes, filmmaking, music, art, lots of different things that happen with American society. And the women's suffrage movement, which I actually have some videos on that. It's a debate over women's equality, working outside the home versus inside the home. So there's some interesting things on that. And then you're going to wrap it up with the quiz on the Progressive Era, which talks about, different reforms that took place that we just talked about, labor laws, alcohol, with the different amendments. So take it, and if you don't do well, you can try it again. Make sure you look at your notes. You are taking notes. You are printing notes. Okay, these chapters are so well set up that you can read through them. You can make notes on the side, and then you have everything when you go to take the quiz. You guys are really lucky in that aspect. Okay, so when I taught at my brick and mortar school, I would use Schoolhouse Rock a good bit, and especially for civics, they always have, bill becoming a law. That's one of their famous ones. Actually, it's over here in the corner. Just a bill. So anyway, I'm going to play this for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it.
Now you have heard of women's rights and how we tried to reach new heights if we're all created equal. That's us too. Yeah, but you will probably not recall that it's not been too long at all since we even had the right to cast a vote. Well, sure, some men bowed down and called us missus. Yeah. Then it's hang the wash out and wash the dishes. But when the time rolled around to elect a president, what did they say, sister? What did they say? They said, see you later, alligator. And don't forget my mashed potatoes, cause I'm going downtown to cast my vote for president. But we were suffering until suffering. Not a woman here could vote no matter what age. And the 19th Amendment struck down that restrictive rule. Oh, yeah. And now
So I hope you guys were able to get some names out of that, the date, the amendment, picked up some of the important things. Here's another one. I'm just going to play a second of it. This is pretty actually popular, I guess, on YouTube as well.
History. Up in Dallas, Massachusetts, 1820, America got a special lady named Susan B. Anthony. Should be her voice. To injustice in the system, be the lady's choice. For 60 years, she was the moral code for America to give justice for all. Go for.
Okay, so I'll put this underneath it if you want to continue watching it, but you can see it's pretty updated. 2016 election vote here. It just talks about, how people fought for so many years. They weren't allowed, women weren't allowed to vote, and you need to go and vote when you turn 18, man or woman. Okay, so I'm just throwing that out there. The election is coming up soon, so maybe encourage your parents to go out and vote, or your guardians. So anyway, make sure you guys complete those assignments. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and of course, complete the assignment for the week. Okay, thanks. Bye.